Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. So, Worlds 2021 is officially over. So now the offseason can officially begin. We are in full offseason mode, and I'm so excited, so hyped. This is one of the most fun times of the year, and I wanted to start, this official offseason time by giving an update to the Doublelift situation. The story that he is maybe potentially considering coming out of retirement. We got a pretty big update to talk about, so we're going to do that in this video today. But first, make sure you guys check out the first link in the description below for my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. They've been going insane recently. Ton of viewers, ton of subs. Hanging out's been super fun. So come be a part of it. Drop a follow, maybe a prime, maybe a sub. With that being said, let's get right into this. So obviously with all this new Doublelift speculation, Travis Gafford posting this video, these Twitter clips, whatever, talking about how he has heard that Doublelift is potentially considering coming out of retirement, that he wants to come back to pro play, but it's obviously going to be very contingent on the roster he can potentially join, the support he can potentially be playing with. Obviously, money is going to be some kind of factor or whatever, but him and his girlfriend are both very rich, so I don't think money is going to be the most important thing, but definitely the roster and his bot lane partner are going to be very big. Doublelift is very competitive. He's making a ton of money. I'm sure he has the itch to come out of retirement, especially when he sees Bjergsen coming out of retirement and getting all the fanfare and everything that he has. But yeah, he doesn't want to come back and get like 7th place in the LCS. He's not coming back to play on Immortals or something like that. If he is going to be coming back, it is going to be on one of these top 5 teams. So anyway, all the speculation, everyone trying to put the puzzle pieces together, trying to figure out where Doublelift could potentially end up. That's all kind of started the last couple of days, but he did stream yesterday, and obviously people were going to be asking him all about it. People were going to be talking all about it. So we do have a clip from Doublelift himself kind of talking about the situation. This clip is titled Low Chance, which obviously doesn't sound very good. But I know there was a lot of people like even commenting on my video that were like, has Doublelift said he's coming out of retirement? Why are we listening to Travis Gafford? Blah, blah, when like, okay, I think Travis is a pretty reliable source on Doublelift stuff. But either way, people were saying they just wanted to hear it from Doublelift himself. So that's why I think this clip is kind of good. So let's see what he had to say.
All I'm going to say about it is I think a lot of things have to align, which makes it really a low chance. So I wanted to keep it really low-key. I don't really think it's happening.
So there you have it. Obviously, Doublelift says a couple of things there. One, I mean, he does pretty much confirm the rumors and the speculation about him wanting to come back to pro play. He is saying that yeah, there's a low chance this happening. It's not likely to happen. He's trying to keep it low key, but I mean, that does mean that he's trying. He is talking to teams. He is reaching out. He is, telling people that, hey, I'm available. I'm here. I would consider coming back to pro play for the right team, the right offer. Now, he is obviously being very realistic, saying that he thinks there is a low probability, there's a low chance, a lot of things have to go right. And I think a lot of people kind of agree with that as well. And that's kind of what everyone has been saying, because when you start looking around, AD carry in the West is honestly a pretty decent position. Obviously, AD carry in North America isn't exactly the best position in the world, but there are a lot of the good teams that already have good AD carries, and if not, there's good options from Europe to kind of import. Doublelift has had motivation issues in the past. He's already, retired twice or took a break once and then retired once. He always says, spring split doesn't matter. In 2020, he got benched by Team Liquid for like motivation and performance issues. He came to TSM. And yes, he did lead them to the LCS title, but it was coming out of the losers bracket. They went 0-6 at Worlds. Doublelift was not the first or second or third best player on that team. So, how is he going to be coming off a year-long break? Maybe he's going to be reinvigorated. Maybe he's going to be motivated. Maybe he's going to be able to come back and be, classic DL, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's just a little bit past his prime. Maybe, as soon as he comes back to pro play and things start going a little bit south, he'll be, unmotivated again. But again, there's so many reasons to be motivated and be excited to come back. You see, NA did decent at Worlds this year. TL has a super team forming. Bjergsen's coming back. We're potentially getting some big imports again this year. There's a lot of reason to be excited about the short-term future of the LCS. So I'm not shocked that Doublelift is considering coming back. And again, I've been talking about Doublelift potentially coming back up to like a month ago. This is something that's totally been on my radar. But when you start looking around at some of the other teams, TL, we don't know exactly what they're going to be doing yet, but it seems very, very likely. Again, it's not 100%, but it's probably 90% plus that TL is going to be going with Hans Sama at AD carry. So, if you have Hans Sama, you don't have Doublelift. Then you have, obviously, 100 Thieves, who has FBI, who, again, I think is the best AD carry in North America. I've been saying that for a while. It's going to be very, very interesting watching him go up against, guys like Hans Sama and whoever else we end up as AD carries here. But I do not see 100 Thieves just kicking FBI or selling FBI for Doublelift. That's not happening. Then we get to some of the more likely teams. You have TSM, where is the Doublelift and TSM situation right now, or how is their relationship? Obviously, with Doublelift probably wanting to come back in 2021, but them having like some arguments or bad negotiations or bad talks, because Doublelift was talking about not retiring in 2021. He ends up retiring. It seemed like everything wasn't totally right there. We're not exactly sure where the TSM and Lena relationship is at this point either. I saw that she said on Reddit that she will be back for 2022 or something, but there's been some rumors that maybe Lena and TSM isn't in a good spot. There was that Doublelift clip just a couple of days ago where he said TSM's kind of trolling this offseason, stuff like that. So I don't really see Doublelift coming back to TSM. TSM also talks about wanting to go young or having a developmental roster or stop spending all this money on these aging imports, blah 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 blah. So Doublelift doesn't necessarily strike me as like an awesome option for TSM. I don't know what exactly TSM's going to do at AD carry. I think tactical is probably the most likely option for them at this point, but I don't think it's going to be Doublelift. Then you have EG, who has Danny, obviously, and people are very, very hyped up and excited about him. People are really liking this guy. I'm pumping the brakes on him a little bit. He did have one very, very awesome split, but, I would like to see how year 2 goes for him before I crown him too quickly. But obviously, EG isn't just going to kick Danny for Doublelift. Now, there were some rumors, kind of swirling around that potentially EG could be looking to sell Danny. I don't know why, if it's to get money, if it's to get money to buy some other big import, if they have some other crazy option at AD carry. I don't know exactly. But if that does happen, independently, if EG decides to sell Danny, then they might have an opening where Doublelift comes in. I don't think those two things go together, though. I don't think they're going to want to bring in Doublelift and sell Danny because of that. But there is a world where those two things happen separately. EG sells Danny, and then maybe you're like, oh, well, we need an AD carry. Maybe they end up getting Doublelift. EG is possible, but I think it's pretty unlikely. And that gets me, obviously, to what everyone has been saying is the most likely option, which is Cloud9. Sven, I don't think he's getting his green card this offseason. That's kind of the rumor going around. So, Sven uses up an import slot, and Sven's been fine for Cloud9. He's been good. He's been solid, but I don't think he's been amazing. And obviously, getting a resident AD carry in Doublelift would allow Cloud9 to get another import, which could potentially make the team better in the end. Also, Cloud9 has had some rumors going around about them potentially moving on from Sven. I know Travis Gafford said in his video yesterday that it's looking each day more and more like Cloud9 will actually be hanging on to Sven, even though sometimes it did look like he was going to be gone. But Cloud9 makes sense in a lot of different ways. They have Vulcan to pair up with Doublelift, which would be a good support combination for him. They have the ability to field a pretty good team. Obviously, Cloud9 would be interested in like the star power of Doublelift, helping them build their brand more, be more popular, make more money, all that stuff. But is Cloud9 going to be going after Doublelift? I don't know, and I don't think so. And obviously, Doublelift doesn't think so either. Again, he said there is a very, very low chance of this happening. He understands that. He's being realistic. A lot of things have to go right. So again, as of today, I'm not expecting Doublelift to be back. But again, we did get confirmation that he is at least potentially interested in coming back. But also, offseason doesn't start for like 9 more days, 10 more days. A lot of things could change. This Doublelift story could absolutely, rear its head again, maybe like a week from now or something. But that is all the latest information and pretty much it for this video today. So definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think Team Doublelift should go to? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.